Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. Now, I've done a little bit off camera. I'll say a little bit, um, but actually, I've done a lot. Um, yeah. How do you like my new little lunchbox? It's actually a toolbox. It's actually the engineer's toolbox. You can see it in my hand. It's pretty cool. It's pretty snazzy. It's actually pretty handy. Um, but anyway. Allow me to go over what I've done. I've spent several hours doing stuff off camera, stuff you wouldn't want to watch people do. So let's get out of here and let me show you what I have done. Now, I do have these little engineer toolboxes here. It is really neat little things. They're immersive engineering toolboxes. Apparently, they have places for food, tools, wiring, and anything else. So I'm guessing cool. I have watermill segments as well. Yeah, I created this thing, my villager insanity. I've utilized it. Let's put it this way: I have killed thousands of villagers trying to do one thing. I've said plain and simple that I'm trying to get a pattern, a blueprint. This is a specialized projectiles thing. This allows me to get a crystallized wheel cartridge. Interesting. Homing cartridge, wolf pipe cartridge, flare, file, and dragon's breath cartridge, which is pretty nifty. It's not what I was after, but yeah, cool nicknames. Also managed to get the steel drill head. Cool. Not what I was after. I like what's the big deal about you getting these things. They just exist. Just point out that those are in my inventory. There's a reason they're just now in my inventory because I just now started recording. Because I will go over what I have done. I've done this. Now, let me sleep real quick. Uh, over here, I think I've mentioned this before. I have this thing above my blood altar, which had wither skeletons in it. Basically, it was easy. It's a soul cage that I can easily put like a soul shard in it. And yeah, you can see there's a ton of villagers hanging around here, uh, just chilling at the moment. So that's just what they do at the moment because those need just to die. They just need to die. Yeah. But I ended up getting a soul shard using my spawner here to get like 60 something kills or 60, 70 something kills or something. I managed to kill like 60, 70 something of them just so I can, you know, spawn them and and kill them all and stuff like that. And I think a cold village as well, besides having like two of them. Not nowhere near me, but I did that. And then after that, I popped it in there and I started killing them with another one in my inventory. Or I started trying to get a specific one because I'm trying to get the arc furnace electrodes pattern because that's what I'm trying to get. Because I'm trying to get the arc furnace electrodes, uh, graphite electrode pattern. And the only way you can get this one, you cannot craft it, even though it's pulling it up that you can do it. You can either find it in a blacksmith, which is a 0.3% chance to find it in a blacksmith. I have not found any blacksmiths, period. You can find it in a stronghold library. Both libraries inside the stronghold that I am aware of have chests, but they it is not in those chests. So that's it's a 1.8% chance. Uh, so it's not in dungeon chests that I have found. Or the other way you can get it is through a machinist. You'll notice it has specialized projectiles, so you see what I'm getting here. But I just now got him. All right. I've killed thousands of them. I created another soul shard and went after killing more of them because I was like, okay, this is being kind of lame. It's like I kept getting the structural engineers and there's like another one that wants common shader grab bags and one that trades for balloons and concrete. I have concrete, and I got a whole bunch of arborists and apiarists, and all this other stuff and shady merchants. I have so many shady merchants, and it's funny because they give you where is it? This. It gives you the Kikoku, but it's fake. It's the fake Kikoku. Um, on close inspection, this is Kikoku. It's fake and made out of cardboard. It looks real, except it's cardboard. If you look at it, it's pretty cool. Actually, I think it's hilarious. I also have a cardboard block of emerald, and block of gold. You can't see that they're cardboard until I pull them out. See, it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny, to be honest with you. I don't know if placing them down might change their metadata. I have no idea. Can you place them down? Oh, you can't even place them down. I can put them out on frames, which would be hilarious. Um, but I've been murdering those as well. But I had such horrible luck getting them. But without further ado, let's gather some emeralds. I'll save this part for last. And come down here to my. Let's see, I have a shady merchant here. I have a couple of shady merchants actually. See, if you buy this Kikoku, it's fake, and there's another fake block emerald. Why do I have two more of these guys? I've been killing them. I guess they reappear after a while. I guess so, because they vanish after you trade with them. Yeah. For the internet. But here's my machinist. Finally, after forever of getting him, he trades coal for emerald. That's not what I did. I got a whole bunch of structural hammers or engineer's hammers, which is useful anyway. And I can actually utilize the steel machine components, so it's fine. And that's where I got the engineer's toolboxes. I got two of them for the levels. And there's the water wheel segments, and here's the specialized projectiles. Here's a steel drill head. Here's ear defenders. I got them for the fun. Here's an iron drill head, and last but not least, finally, after forever, we have the arc furnace electrodes blueprint. We're gonna buy several of them because it took me forever to get this guy. If anything happens to him, anything happens to my blueprint, I will have a backup. This has been a long mission to try to get this. It really has. You just don't have any idea. I think he'll regenerate his trade automatically. I'll be able to trade with him again. Yeah. I'm at the stage of trading with this guy that he'll just trade and trade and trade and trade. I just need to deal with the villagers inside the walls and yeah, figure out which ones I want to keep because these have wood, which is pretty cool as well, which is awesome. And I like having the fancy colored wood and stuff. So I know one has mahogany wood, so maybe he'll give me a sapling. No, no, regenerate. No, not right now. Hmm. Anyway, so we had the blueprint. Finally, that's what my mission of spawning villagers ever was. That ever was be. So I'm going to toss two of them in here. And I have this as well, which is pretty cool, I guess. And I can toss these in there because I really don't need those. So, what does this mean for me? It means I can finally make the art furnace. There was no point me doing it before without the pattern because you can't run it. There was no reason to do it. And yeah, there's no reason to do it if you don't have the pattern, you know. But that means I can make the art furnace. And I need to because of all this stuff. This stuff needs to be processed. I need to make ways to process everything in here. I know I keep jumping around things I keep doing, but this has been kind of in progress for like a very, very long time. And see, we have this thing. This thing right here is what's this squeezer? Yeah. And we have this thing that takes this and it squeezes the stuff down. I need to take coal coke and drop it in here. And let it grind into this dust. Whatever. And yeah, I need to get a furnace. I do need a one thing. Needing very, very, very long time. I need to make a wireless transmitter for my. Oh, one reason I'm not doing Draconic Evolution at the moment is because I'm waiting on Awakened Draconium. I only have 2 blocks, by the way. But yeah, I'm waiting on Awakened Draconium to do any more Draconic Evolution because Awaken. I only have 2 blocks of Awakened Draconium to do anything with, so I can't do that. I can't do anything. Uh, anyway, we want to make a at what is this system called again? Refined storage. At refined storage. It is called a wireless crafting monitor. That's what I need. I need this thing. I knew it wouldn't take me long to make this. This is not something that's hard, but I wanted to make sure that it's okay. That's really interesting. Setting monitor. Oh no, it's not that. It's wireless crafting grid that I need, isn't it? Oops, I got the wrong one. Wireless grid. I got it backwards. That's fine. It's fine. No big deal. We need another one because that's just how it works. How am I out of machine casings in this place? Um, I love I love like having these ME like computerish kind of systems and stuff because it just makes the storage means so much easier. You know, wireless crafting grid and done. And I need to have the wireless transmitter. Here it is. I had to get off that. I was like, what's going on here? It's missing some stuff. Creative storage, controller, grid, pattern. Disk drive, storage blocks. I don't know what the storage blocks do. Maybe I will figure it out. There it is. Wireless transmitter. Very simple, very effective. Need to be placed on a cable. Where shall I place this? Really, I don't need. I don't know where I want to put this. Do I want to put it down below or do I want to put it here? Let's get a cable. It's a cable. One thing I love about refines refined storage as opposed to the other one is the fact that you don't have to um, have these channels and stuff. Um, it's just always a dampener when you have to. It was just always something. It was always waiting is what you had to do. There's a range upgrade. That's what I need. So I need upgrade card. I guess I need to actually get in my thing, huh? Um, it always seemed to take a little bit of extra time to try to figure out the amount of channels, what's going where, um, organizing things with applied logistics, just because you had to make sure everything stayed on channels and stuff like that. It wasn't that difficult, but 'cause I do like some of the stuff about it because it was easier in some regards, but other regards it's like, oh, so now you have to wait for all eternity, or you have to do all these other things and do this and do that. Hello, hello, my friends. How are you? They're just hiding in the corner. Um, but we'll get these range upgrades in here, and we'll have this wireless crafting monitor done. I don't really need the wireless crafting grid, and we'll be able to utilize it around the house at least, and we won't have to worry about touching the monitor every single moment of my life. 32 blocks from here. Of course, it has to have power. All right, so we have that built. We need to put another one over there. Oh, and I found my charge porters. I noticed that when I was charging something. How do you link these things? All right, hang on a moment. Okay, I figured it out. It's like shift right clicking this thing, and it worked. Okay, I tried it, but it didn't actually work before. So link the grid at 153, 65 to whatever. Now I have access to my my grid from anywhere around my location. Sure, 32. It's probably not super far. Yeah, see. It's not super far, but it'll help around my house. It's not super duper far, but it's fine. But I have this thing right here as well. Anyway, what I wanted to do was build the arc furnace, which is going to be a pain in the butt if the book decides to not cooperate. We don't need these in my inventory. We don't need the little tiny toolbox. We do need that. However, we need to start with a furnace. If I can type. We want just some electrical furnace. Or an alloy supremium furnace. I could do that. The ultimate furnace. I could actually do that. Do I have wither skeleton skulls in my thing? Just for the fun of it, do I want to do this? We could do this just for the fun of it. I'm missing one. I gotta make all the previous things. I'm doing this for the fun of it. Okay. This is just gonna be for the absolute fun. I had to make a block of everything else. It's like, what kind of furnace should I use? I don't know. Why don't we use the ultimate furnace? Just because I know we have to fire this one with coal, but that's fine. I mean, I could supplement that and see if the botanium flower works on it. I mean, that's actually really interesting to test. Actually, that would be something really cool to test. Does the botania flower work on the ultimate furnace? Because that'd be kind of really overpowered as everything. Because the whole point of there's a botania flower that basically supplements coal, and if it works, uh, oh, wait, skeleton skulls. There we go. My ultimate furnace. All right, so we have the ultimate furnace, and this will have to cook stuff that gets squeezed out. We need to take these. These will go into here. Oh, look, it's moving. That's pretty cool. And it makes hop graphite dust. All right. And hop graphite dust will then come out. What is this? Treated wood scaffolding? I don't know if I have treated wood scaffolding left. Scaff. That was a really dumb thing to ask them when I traded from a villager for it. Yeah. So we will take out of this thing wherever the output actually is, and we'll put in the hop graphite dust into here, and it will be, fed that way. So I need some wiring and stuff. Now this is going to take, 'cause I got to build our furnace too, and it's really tedious. Um, so I need item conduit, and I want to get some item filters if I have some. I have tons of them actually. And I'm actually level, speaking of Ars Magica, I'm level 9 on Ars Magica now. It's pretty cool. Pretty snazzy that I'm actually um, level 9 at the moment. I don't know what these were set to be, but they're not going to be set to anything right now because if I don't know what they are, then they're not worth keeping. All right. So we have this one. We have this, which is going to be taken out of here. I better not land on that. Um, which is full of creosote. I need fluid things. Is there a trash can for fluid? Trash fluid. Yes, there is. So we're going to just trash the creosote because it's just going to clog up all the time. So fluid pipe. All right. So this will automatically extract the creosote into garbage, and I don't really care if it's stored at the moment. I mean, I could, before it destroys all of it, I could just do this, and if it ever gets full after that, we can do that. You know, that's fine. So once this thing right here fills up, I will switch it to this, but it's fine right now. I know I just trashed some, but it's fine. So this thing can actually cook again. I didn't save a piece of coal coke to coal coke. Okay, we have a piece, and I want an open crate because I can. I don't have living wood in my actual materials. Oh, there's a freaking creeper there. What are you doing right outside my door, Mr. Creeper? Oh, the stupid bees are trying to kill me as well. I almost got killed by a creeper, and he almost destroyed my building. That would have ticked me off more. Let's just take all these and toss them in my system. I'm gonna eventually redo that Britannia thing. I know another way I can do it. So eventually I'm gonna redo it to where it's actually going in my system and not just hanging out over there. I might have thought I had planks. I may have even had this stuff, but I wasn't paying attention. The fact that it needed planks. All right. So we have an open crate and we have pipes. So we're going to have it pipe out of the top, I suppose, because we're going to make them prettier later. We're going to make it look like it's like suspended on like wires and stuff, I guess. And the open crate will go there. And this will extract coal coke only, always. Always active coal coke. And this will insert always coal coke. Yeah. I love it. It's fantastic. Eventually, as I said, I'll fix this where it looks prettier, and it'll look like some type of like chute almost that'll shoot out and pipe out and into a awesome thing. Oh, that was actually pretty nifty right there. I wish I could put this back in there, but I can't. I have coal coke always being ground up into coke dust, and it comes out on this end. So we need to have this. We need to have this come out and insert into here. Where does it come out at? Or can I just extract it here? Where does it extract out? Is this the extraction? Oh, I need a branch. I see. This is going to be input. I see. This is input of here. I guess. Extract only. I need the hop grop. This stuff. And it's supposed to go into here. Let's see, by testing it, if it'll extract it. It's not extracting from there. That's not considered the output. Which one is considered the output? Is it orange considered the output? Or is blue considered the output? I don't know. Let's go get a wrench. Or a hammer. Not really wrench. What am I doing? Let's go get a hammer, as I say, as I go to get to the crafting monitor to get a hammer. Hmm. Or does it only output into a chest? Like the other one. Let's try that. Let's see if it only outputs into a chest. It's quite possible it'll only output into a chest. If it does, I can just have it output directly into the furnace. Or is there like a hole in the bottom where things come out? I don't see where things come out in this thing. That's pretty annoying. I need my book, I guess, my engineer's manual, and I will be able to see where the output is. Sometimes these things are so stupid and finicky. Like, okay, I need to know what the output is. Where the heck is the output? So this is set to extract always, correct? Extract always active, and insert. All right. We're going to have this extract always, and we'll have it feeding around as well. What if it doesn't read the furnace? It doesn't read the furnace, does it? It doesn't read the ultimate furnace. I'm going to have to go into a hopper. Now that it knows which one's the exit. So I need a hopper, I guess. So it doesn't read the thing. And we'll have it insert into the hopper. It'll actually make it look more factory-like if it goes directly into the hopper anyway. So that's actually pretty nifty, I suppose. All right, let's see if it does it right now. Okay, yellow is output. There's one on the backside that's blue as well. All Right, so that means yellow is output and blue is input. Unless it only can be into chests. Unless these pipes just don't like the hoppers and stuff. I've used them on pipes though before. I just figured I didn't like the things. Let's just try to hook it up to this and see. Or did I set this to blacklist or something? Whitelist. Hop graphite dust. There we go. Okay. So this is input. So this is going to be insert. So this is only going to insert coke dust. So this is going to insert coke dust. And this is only going to insert graphite dust. And it's going to only export graphite dust. All right. That's pretty cool. Now, we need it to run a cable, whatever you want to call it, over to this and hook this up. As I said, we'll make this like it's suspended across the ceiling. Alright, so this needs to extract always, and it'll start feeding in the coke dust. Which is pretty cool. So that's like that has 8, which is fine. We could raise it a little bit higher, which we may do. We may raise this cord up a little, maybe like one more, as long as it's not touching this one. And we could actually raise this one more as well. We could actually put this one up against this wall. And we could, we'll like texture like some type of metal tone or something. We're at 6 now, so we're starting to get that. So now I just need to feed coal into this. What is this? Black, black, black or something like that? Sleep. So I can, is that the color of the chest? That's always feeding coal to the Botania flowers. The one that always has coal. Yeah. Black, black, black. Ender chest, and we need black dye. And I'll have Autumn Caves, so it's fine. All right. So okay, let's see here. We need this to go into here, and we're going to insert, extract always, and we'll fuel up the lovely, lovely thing here. All right, awesome. If I take this out, it's not going to fill the top up? No. Okay, cool. So this is always going to be fueled with fuel from that ender chest, and we have our very first hop graphite electrode. We need one more, I think. We just have 2 more. Oh my gosh, it's like instantaneous. And we have more coal coke. We can just feed this machine. We can just feed all our coal cokes to this machine. I just flat out missed, didn't I? Right, so we're going to get this thing coal coke. We're going to make sure we have all the coke dust in here so we can squeeze the life out of it so we can have more ingots to have a better day. And then we need a engineer's table, I think it is. Engineer table. at immerse this thing is what I need. I need a bucket of creosote oil. I need this, actually. So good thing I didn't get rid of it because I actually need it to make stuff. So we need some oak wood. Let's see if it'll actually craft it right now. Yeah, it will. And then we can, if it'll quit moving it, we can make the engineer. Okay, so we need the engineer's table. This thing. So we need a crafting table. Doesn't matter which one, just a crafting table and treated fences, which I need one treated stick. I have to make one more set of, which means I'll have enough treated wood. I'll have enough. We're cool. We're awesome. All right, so now we have this thing, which we can plop down right here. And look, after all this time, we can plop this in here. We can plop these in here, and we can finally, after all this time, make one graphite electrode. We need 3 to run the arc furnace. That's pretty cool, though. We're getting there. So yeah, this episode's gone on quite a bit of time, just getting the framework. I'm gonna tidy this up probably and make it look not so stupid, and make everything look pretty and make it all look nice. And next time um, we're gonna start making the arc furnace because I want to have it. I've only ever had it once, and it's pretty cool. As I said, really, there's other ways I can do things, but I just want to have it. So anyway, as I said, this is where I'm gonna leave it, and next time we will get started on building the arc furnace, and hopefully I'll have enough graphite to, um, you know, to make the hot graphite stuff. We do need to make other stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna get everything set up and have all the framework stuff. I'll get all the pieces built in the system and get everything in my inventory, and that way we can just put the arc furnace together and get it all fired up, and of course I'll be able to framework done this time. But this is basically finally getting this thing right here that runs it underway. So it's done. It's underway. I should bring that guy over here and let him live over here. It should be his house. That's all for now, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.